It is getting hot in California. And I actually don't really like the summer. The only thing cool about the summer is the beach. But we can't even be out there right now, right? Because of the quarantine. My hair is getting longer. I'm wearing shorts right now, but I'm basically in boxers all day. It's brutal, you know? I just hope everything, comes back to normal as soon as possible. It's kind of hard to stay just at home during the summer, Anyways, what I actually wanted to talk about was this song that I just made and finished. I did everything for it, basically, lyrics, the music. And this is actually the first time that I write or compose music for it. Because for a long time, I didn't think that I could pick up the guitar again because I used to play it. And I learned it for about half a year, and then, I played on my own a little bit. I learned when I was in middle school, and then I stopped playing up until, I think, 10th grade of high school. So 2 years later, I got a guitar and I started playing. And I didn't know how to read music at that point anymore, right? So I started looking at, what are they called? The ones with the numbers? I'll put it down, what it is. But anyways, then I basically stopped playing it for 6 years, 7 years maybe. And now I picked it up again. Well, actually, I picked it up last year. I felt like I couldn't really play, nothing came to mind of something that I thought, oh, this sounds kind of cool, So I kind of just dropped it, and I was just like, man, I just wanted to work with someone, that could do music for my lyrics. But there wasn't much that I can really show, except for the covers that I've been doing, which I enjoy to do a lot. But, I wasn't showing much original content for somebody to maybe reach out to me. And then people that I did know, of course, there was a lot of scheduling conflicts. So, I wanted to at least add a little bit of music to this because I was thinking of, I think at this point I'm kind of comfortable enough to just post my voice, just my vocals. That's what I was thinking of doing at first. Then, in the end, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to add a little bit of guitar just so you guys can kind of feel a little more of, where this rhythmic pattern is going. And, then I just, I was having a lot of fun, and I actually, added a lot more guitar than I thought I was going to be able to, I guess. So, yeah. So now I just wanted to talk a little bit of the song and, my process. So that was the beginning of the process, I guess. So for one, the lyrics, I wrote them this year. And, I was thinking a lot of, I was watching K-dramas. And the song is kind of about the one person that you've kind of liked, I guess you can say your whole life, but that you're not meant to be. Whenever I write lyrics, and I think, later on as you guys see more of my original content, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's stuff that I necessarily feel, but it's something that I can empathize with a character. So anyways, so I'm gonna play the song, and I want to talk about certain parts of it. So this whole beginning part of the song, it's basically talking about, you get that text back of that person again, and you don't really want to talk to them because you kind of know, it's not going to work out, and you're just going to get hurt in the end, right? So I wanted it to be a little somber for this part from the verse to the chorus, right? There's no pre-chorus in the song. It was kind of hard to make that transition, So as you guys can see, this is what the original is like. But before, when I first did it, it sounded like this. So for one, it was faster, right? But then the switch up was too, that switch up was too drastic. So I was trying to figure out a way to like make it more smooth. I wanted it to be more smooth. How to make it more smoother? I slowed down the guitar in the first verse, and then there was this switch too, from the first chorus to the second verse. I was like, it sounds kind of drastic of a change, and it is, but I kind of want to show how it's like from night to day, right? Like now it's like daytime, and it's sweet, and it's like you're reminiscing about this person again, and it sounds all sweet and everything's good, and you have some kind of hope again. And I mean, this reminds me a lot of like, you know, How I Met Your Mother, when Ted was trying to, you know, get over Robin, even up until the wedding with Barney, and how he felt like he needed to leave, you know, so because he knew that he couldn't like get over her. That's what came to mind to me when I was writing this too, you know, like there's that certain feeling that Ted had, that he was like, you know what, like I gotta get out of here, you know, like I don't want my feelings to kind of jeopardize like everybody's relationship in the group. It goes back to, you know, like you're shaken up and you're just like, dude, it's not gonna happen, you know. It's like it might happen in some other lifetime, right, if you like, you know, believe in that kind of stuff. And then this part, it wasn't supposed to be a solo, and I was having such a hard time with this part. So at first I wanted to make it a big, you know, like turn in the electric guitar and make it sound very loud and everything, but it just wasn't fitting for me. It didn't feel smooth at all. The ending was just gonna be like crazy guitar, you know. Let me see if I have it. Oh, I think I do. Oh, I guess I don't have it, but yeah, basically it was gonna be just, you know, a big finish with really loud electric guitar. But at the same time, well, first of all, I don't know if the guitar would be my first choice of instrument with this song. I'm using the guitar so I can show, you know, the notes and things like that, you know, it doesn't even have to be this way. It's just, I guess, what kind of came to mind while thinking of this song, and, you know, what felt right and things like that. So in the end, if anything, I wouldn't even add electric guitar. I don't know, because again, since I don't make music, I don't really know what other beats there are, like, you know, producers that can make this you know, a much better track than what I did. But honestly, I really like this, and I was actually gonna still add lyrics to this, but it just kind of felt right. And it wasn't like actual words, I guess. It was just adding more to the two, kind of like the first and second chorus. But I don't know, it kind of felt nice without adding anything in there, you know. And it's not fast guitar either, you know. And this is, you know, just like smoothly drop the beat and, you know, start ending the song, and just that resolution in the song of, you know, in the end I know that nothing is gonna happen, you know. So yeah, so that's the song that I wrote, and, you know, I just want to showcase my original work, and, you know, I'm not trying to be a singer or rapper, I'm just trying to be a songwriter. And, you know, there's a lot of unfinished songs that I have that I need to work on, because there was a period of time when I was kind of like, you know, I'll just wait till I find like a producer and they can do the beat, you know. But right now, like, if I finish the song, it's gonna be kind of like what's the point of finishing the whole song, you know, if I know that I'm not gonna have it made anytime soon. So right now I need to finish some of the songs, and, you know, I had a lot of fun doing the music for it, so I'm looking forward to that as well. And also just, I want to keep sharing my thoughts with you guys, and um, art and music, sometimes it can sound a little exaggerated or something like that, because I think when we do this kind of stuff, we really like dig into our feelings that maybe we don't necessarily presently feel or feel in the conscious, and it's more in like the subconscious. So, I mean, not only is this, just something that I love, but it's also a form of therapy, for me. And, I always tell people, if you're feeling bad or something like that, write things down, because, you can make that into art if you want to. Sometimes you just want to write it down and just, have it like a diary and only you see it. But, sometimes it's nice to put it out there and share it. I'm really excited to see what else I do. And, I don't expect this to be big or anything like that. It's just me sharing my feelings. And, of course, since I want to be a songwriter, I do hope at some point, all of this, I hope, things turn up with that. But, if you liked it, share it. I love everybody that supports me, and it really means a lot to me. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next song.
Yeah.